I have chosen to create a backward design lesson as explained in Understanding by Design to cover persuasion for 7th grade ELAR. Junior high students are full of opinions, so this unit can turn out to be fun after they figure out the elusive fallacies. The established goals include students analyze, make inferences, and draw conclusions about persuasive text and provide evidence from text to support their analysis. Students are expected to analyze the structure of the central argument in contemporary policy speeches, arguments by cause and effect, analogy, authority, and identify the different types of evidence used to support the argument. Students are also expected to identify such rhetorical fallacies as ad hominem, exaggeration, stereotyping, or categorical claims in persuasive texts. Persuasion usually falls toward the end of an expository unit. Therefore, students should already know these types of texts are used to explain information to others, may include graphical elements, and have a specific topic. What essential questions will be considered? I enjoy having the students brainstorm these questions before we dive into the unit, which helps them bring in their prior knowledge and helps me see what they already know and need to know. First, how can we persuade others? The question will lead students to find the different forms of persuasion and the technique used. Second, what effect do rhetorical fallacies and central argument structures have on our audience? This question will lead students from identifying persuasive techniques to analyzing persuasive techniques while providing text evidence. It also helps students identify an audience and the author's purpose, a commonly asked question on the 7th grade STAR. What understandings are desired? Students will understand how using rhetorical fallacies affects the reader's views. Bandwagon is one they learned before 7th grade. It's the one I use to remind them this is not the first time they have discussed rhetorical fallacies. Junior high students know all about following a crowd. Students will also understand central argument structures affect the reader's views as well. This can provide a difficult concept, but students can refer to organizational structures from their previous expository texts. A common misconception is that students don't realize they use rhetorical fallacies. This age uses persuasion on a daily basis. Once they connect their use of fallacies, it becomes easier for them to identify and analyze them. Students will understand that persuasion is an art. There is a way to persuade without bashing the other side. Often students will try just to say the other side is wrong or dumb, which gets them nowhere. Once they figure out that there is an art to persuasion, they realize they have been taking the wrong approach to acquiring that new cell phone they want. What key knowledge and skills will students acquire as a result of this unit? Students will be able to analyze persuasive texts for author's purpose, audience, rhetorical fallacies, support, structure, while also providing text evidence to support their ideas. Students will be able to draw conclusions and make inferences within and between texts. Finally, students will be able to persuade an audience using structure and techniques.